Hey, how about we go for a nice meal sometime? My treat, of course.
Who knows? One day maybe we can take some up on that. In the meantime, salutation, darlings. Wait, yes, Azor Wing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Yeah. Last time, what did we do last time? Oh right, I remember. Last time, we went on some penguin adventures with the Lexi. They were cute and wholesome and everything that you could ever need. And yes, don't mind me. Just had to make sure everything.
I feel like there's something I forgot to do. I tidied the courtyard, picked the tea.
Trust for Fontaine. One of the only characters we have that is. Anywho, while I would love to immediately get started on little Fungi's Fun-Tastic adventure, the quest location is currently involved in another quest. However, the other quest is the long failed. I thought it said faded for the longest time. The long failed graphical adversarial technology. Okay, it is Bongo Head. Bondlehead and Bongo Head. It's an advertisement. And unfortunately, we currently cannot interact with Bongo Head or Kindlejoy, which honestly is a travesty of the highest extremes.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte? What could she want with Lapine Pauline?
Pretty please with the cherry on top, Charlotte! Journalist extraordinaire! I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be! I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan.
Oh.
I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
Okay. I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
Amateur author?
Oh, Paimon sees what happened here. Sounds like the report Lapine Pauline read in the Steambird wasn't in the news section after all. Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice. But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards, so a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more. Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a specter man. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement, but this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much mora for nothing.
Oh, poor.
Uh-oh. So Lapine Pauline's whole research project is based on a fictional story?
Yikes.
Which means we're not gonna get a big bonus after all. But more importantly, she's gonna lose everything she's invested. Traveler, Paimon, you're back!
Hi.
I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She
Hello.
told me about your collaboration.
She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. I unfortunately had to dash her hopes, and I'm afraid all your hard work was in vain too. She's desperately trying to find a way to rescue the project and get you the Mora you're due. I've tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
This is a new situation for us, too.
Normally, the crazy situations have actually happened.
It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
It's no one's fault. She's just a victim of a misunderstanding.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek, head to the opera at Biclez, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide. That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamek's armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
270,000 Mora.
Whew. I mean, pennies in our pockets, but still.
Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last Mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day. My life is over.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media.
Things like there's a chance.
So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
All right, what I was trying to say last time before I flubbered is this reminds me of how on Shark Tank there was this one guy who was a firefighter, who worked as a firefighter once. Oh, what did he make? He made this thing where it was like the main reason he made it was to make it easier for firefighters to like attach and detach fire hoses to like fi- oh my gosh, to the what are they called? Fire hoses to fire stouts. I'm blanking on the word. And they were like, neat, but what's the use? Has a pocket size for commercial use. So it's like, well, while having a grandiose, fantastical design might not be of use, making something for the everyday, that often is a lot more helpful.
Really?
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it! If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards. Oh Maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Being over ambitious might come back to bite you. So instead you rinse the rest.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly.
All right, Dean, turn this around for her.
Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
Okay.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Go, Charlotte, star journalist to the rescue.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
No bonus, no biggie. This makes everything worth it.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
There's something right. That's fine. I just the thing floated off it. Is that fungus? That fungi invaded Fontaine? Let's go check it out. Hello? For your operation, the review has been completed and your companions are all safe. They are no threat to Fontaine's citizens' ecological environment. Stay in the Fontaine's border. Yeah, you may proceed with your work. Fontaine is complicated. It took around 10 extra steps compared to procedures at Port Almost. I get my preparations weren't sufficient. Don't mention it and don't beat yourself up about it. Your fungi companions are special guests. Huh? As a fungi species, so producing cosmeticity is only normal that the observation and evaluation took some time, so she continued commission to other grades. Golden Comet and Silver Companion started the grades. I hope your little fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta goes smoothly, and you have a great time in the Court of Fontaine. If you need anything, just call for me and I'll be there. It seems it won't be necessary anymore. They're already here. Oh, wait a minute. By Golden Comet and Silver Companion, you refer to these super zenith boss level forces? We are just gaining nicknames by the mile. How do we become tough for your conversation? What's with those strange names? You two are the same as ever. I see energetic, spirited, and with a reassuring air about you. I believe we've met before, yes? She seems familiar. I can't place where she's from, but she is familiar and beautiful. That voice is familiar, but did we know a lady like her? Based on your slightly tense skin, you're not from around here, huh? Paimon kind of remembers now. This is kind of unbelievable. But are you Hyana, the same Hyana who's been taking care of Bongohead and the other fungi for us? Yeah, that's me. Long time no see, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Your new outfit is gorgeous. Your new looks made you completely unrecognizable. You've changed so, well, too much. Even the way you speak has changed. Is this some way of making your trip to Fontaine with your fungi buddy special? Actually, the Court of Fontaine does not impose a dress code on its visitors. You'd be welcomed warmly here even if you were wearing a plain hunter's outfit. By the way, Miss Hayat dress is more than just a flowing dress following dress code, I'd say it's elegant, extremely elegant. Thank you so much. Your information fills me with greater confidence. Anyway, I'm here in Fontaine to search for reliable investors for the official Fungi tournament, and to be a host. And to host a preview event to advertise the fungi's cuteness and attract an audience in advance. According to Sakura, we are conducting international business. She prepared my plan. Yada yada. So, guys, isn't that like novelist who's been following us? Stay there. I didn't expect her to be able to listen for an adequate. So, the tabletop being from this mechanicus. And you can give a brand new. Game proceeded pretty much. Lots was lacking in long-term potential, so it quickly lost popularity. Aw. So, as such, combined elements from various documents in fiction to make it Jane's marketing plan. So you get to know the preview event, Little Fun Guys Fantastic Fiesta is this tabletop game. Hey, does that mean we'll be commending fungi pieces to clash with other creatures? And both sides can use the game sounds much more complicated now, but based on past experience, but I'm sure you'll have some details. Yep. Anything sounds right up our alley. There's no need to worry, resolve all the issues in advance. Miss Harry and her Little Fun Guys Fantastic Fiesta. Fantastic Fiesta. I've received Fontaine Research Institute's, what's again, the sponsorship of the Fanta project team, so everything's ready. Even if something is left unfinished, I do is the most number. Seems good. Thank you so much. Super Zenith Buff Level Force recognize me. I've been acknowledged by an Apex Warrior. I might be getting carried away. As a newbie in Special Patrol, I'm obligated to monitor creatures and provide the highest levels of assistance, special gifts, and resolve issues that are beyond ability and ordinary grades. Near later event, don't be serious, it's just a game of life. Time is a game. Nothing moves. Fun guy tends to get people to forget their jobs and be happy. In that case, I happen to have suggestions. I've been looking at this. How many of you have unique personalities and experience, and Mr. is also a most responsible person. So if the two of you were to play a few matches, we should be able to discover many in-game limitations for their improvements. Alright. Well, I was planning to give it a try anyway. Of course, it's our to the end of my class. Of course, I'd be happy to help. And I am well aware of you. You are not fearless, I'm sure of it. Alright. Yeah. More importantly, my brain is, oh, they're over here. I went the opposite way. Now we can speak to them. Bungo Head and Kindle Joy. That's right, Bungo Head and Kindle Joy. Okay, welcome to play with you, honey. Anywho, so we got new forever item. Now, if only I could. Oh, there it is. It's lower.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf.
Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Oh, let's just zoom in more. No. Or not.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
I have no idea what it's done exactly. Okay, maybe. Do I understand it? Do I not? Who knows? You have Bongo Head and Magi Shroom. Alright. You just have these two, but nothing wrong with that. You regain 1 marvelous gel for each opponent you defeat. Alright. Check on the portraits of little fungi or use number keys to switch. Which little fungi you're currently using. Press any spot. White markers. Marvelous gels. Okay, so it's like when we... Alright. Not half bad. Ooh, I'm gonna make some fried eggs. That sounds good. Strong, too strong. Even if it was just a tabletop game, you're still practically invulnerable. Please go a around. Am I really that good? It's a little too much, and you think you're just playing a game? Don't try to be humble. The tabletop game can reflect a player's ability to command. Position of each little fungi is their opponents, its skill, action, rhythm, and support things. Everything's important. You haven't received any command training from the Mission Gardener, and yet you're still able to launch a joint attacks. God, okay. You're still able to launch joint attacks so skillfully. You're not just a super zenith boss level force, you're a real super zenith boss. Are you interested in taking positions in the mission? I'm sure you'd become a captain in no time and then advance further still into one of your organization pillars. What's the pay? About that. I'm not very sure. I remember that the monthly salary of ordinary guards used to be 300,000 more a few years ago. I guess it must have risen slightly by now. Just 3,000 more per month. Sounds like quite a bit. That would even feed Paimon. It can't be helped. The Mission is an exclusive agency fueled by taxing, so of course the pay wouldn't be that high. Understand and respect you Fortunately, from what I know, they plan on traveling around Teyvat while helping people from all nations resolve their problems and eliminate monsters. As a recipient of their kindness, I do hope that more shall be able to receive their help. I see. Sowing the seeds of justice and peace Sowing the seeds of justice and peace throughout Teyvat is indeed more important than merely training order in Fontaine. Then all I can do is go a few more rounds with you and do my best to understand your way of thinking. Anyway, there's something important we can't forget, huh? You want to know how Bongo's Head's doing, right? Bongo Head and Kindle Joy are right over there. Mr. even specially arranged for someone to take care of our fungal buddies. So we're prepared special jellies for this time of tea, so you can play with them and enjoy some snacks together. Alright, that's what Paimon's talking about. You're getting better at this. Let's play a round of Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta with Trina, and then we'll go see Bongo Head. Given that's what I immediately tried to do, yes, please. Oh, we just get everyone. All right. Always gotta have little Bongo Head. Although Bongo Head's at a fighter this time round. Alright. I always tend to go for the more aggressive. So you. There's 5, 6 different types. And by 6 different types, I mean 6 different elements. Animo, Pyro, Dendro, Electro, Cryo, Geo. What are we missing? My brain is saying something's missing. Dendro. Do we have everything? I think that's everything. I have no idea. You. Yeah. Sure. Oh, there's that one done this one. All right. I mean, we might as well just do them all now. Yeah, I'm just going all damage all the time. Give you. See what you do. This is special combat skills. Any skills that is in air, a warning will appear on the field. Okay. Always, even here, it's a thing. Honestly, if I were, if the, please leave the current stage. I did. Oh. I mean, we do need to say hello to little Bongo Head and Kindle Joy. And Fun-Tastic. I want to keep playing. I'm Yuki. I was turned into a master force and for special patrol. I'm not okay. You're not gonna grovel before you just because you're a super zenith level level forces. So seriously. Don't worry, I'm the sword pen. See no words. Oh my god, I just returned to special patrol's base before broadcasting. Watch the event in her place. We're all playing it. That's right. I love the tabletop game and those round little fungi in real life. That's awesome. Like, you can't eat them. No, I won't. I just want to hold them face against them. Yeah, don't mind. I didn't mind when I pinched the Kindle Joy. That's the most you can do. Only we can hold Bongo Head. I'm so stingy. I want them both. I said you're experts at the game. How about a run against me? If I win, I'm gonna hold and pinch Bongo Head. She's looking down on us. Let's see this. So throwing is early adoption of the game. We need to show her what we're made of. We're also the first champions of the Nintendo Cup and twin stars of brilliant valor. Then the styles just be easily defeated. Exactly. We're to win. Okay, so we got some water and ice. Pretty much that's all I need to know. We got some water and ice, so we better get out the fire, ice, dual blaze flame on. Oh no! One of my little mushrooms got frozen. Oh, my poor little mushroom. And nice. Done and dusted. Frigid Fang Avalanche. Avalanche. This is a team that I'm sticking with for the most part. This guy takes round and bouncy little rounder and bouncy which is stronger in combat. me a moment. To be stunned. How do you stun it? Bodies, no working fungi fight. Very different indeed, yes. Different. Launches a continuous charge after hitting a level. Oh, protected by a shield. Okay. I think either of these ones will be shield worthy. I'm gonna swap you out for that one. It's actually messed me up more than it's helped. Alright. Okay. I was apparently just doing it the hard way. I went so much faster too. It's I stunned it. Stunned it, and then that was it. It was down for the count. Oh, twin stars are in the sky. Are you back for more? Twin stars. Are you back for more Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta? Oh, received orders. Encounter until you're playing against you now. I need to see you back. But you're taking to it next level. Your outfit is so well. You sure like that? I think because I have a lot of. Can you say what way? That's why I cut my problems down. That's why I'll cut my problems down one Kleenex swing at a time. Things at the newspaper. Plans progressing steadily, and novel events like these attract a lot of attention, and the paper wouldn't miss any promotional opportunities. We didn't get the most. Play against each other so we can see how the experts play. Alas. So many people and such a hurry to lose. Unless the TV play against us, of course. You know, our strategies are well. The only thing match between you and us would be a test of technique. Well, you're here now, so why don't we play a friendly round? Think about it. The last time I went head to head was during the first Nickelodeon Cup Beast Tamers tournament, where you beat me most soundly. Nostalgic. After that, I threw up together. But your seasoned courage and fears were still unwavering and sturdy as crystal. That alone was enough for us to decide we'd follow you back. And preparing Fungus Mechanicus, I think I made the right choice. Why are you reminiscing on Sid? Is it something artists do? Well, we can make new memories together. Yes, what an incredible line. Anyway, once wanted to design as a game, I've got an ace up my sleeve. Are you talking about that? That's right. I'll get started and then here. Oh, powerful time. Hi, it's on. This is so exciting. Friendly match, so let's just have some fun. Oh, little rune guard, little rune guarder, little rune drake, little rune scout, little rune defender, little. Oh boy. Oh, they're a mech machine marionette. They're little versions. I took way too long. Go for all. Ah, yes, my simplest strategy. Go all offense. If that doesn't work, then I'll strategize. Okay, let's just heal up our units and go on the attack. Bullseye. And yep, it's no match for our little fungi. Hmm. We've fought this little boss before. Defense is recommended. Okay, maintenance staff? Question mark. Huh? And just like that. I will say, certainly on the easier side. And by certainly on the easier side, just overall easy. One are fungi companions. Hats off to you two. Taming towns are beyond common sense, and the fungi remain undefeated under your command, even when facing enemies that themselves defy reason. You're quite formidable too. I remember seeing the great snowboard king in the mechanic guide before, but this time even brought out a blade pup. Going all up when he set up that lineup. Well, these enemies are all legends, the adventurers. Stories from all over the world, and adventurers' stories from all over the world. Our players will definitely resonate with them. As a writer, I'm a huge fan of characters from different works battling one another. I got excited just thinking about it. Anyway, dear twin stars of brilliant valor. What? Anyway, dear twin stars of brilliant valor, do you think you've played every stage of our game? What do you think? There aren't enough stages. That fits with our second prediction. I suppose we'll have to make more stages based on the highest specs of the next preview event. Anyway, Soka will do more research and dine more amenable and interesting enemies. That way, generous support, we can spend us. With even this money, we can host a tournament just like the Apollo Cup. No, something bigger, and we'll improve the system such that it'll be as exciting and interesting as can be. Oh, Paimon's getting excited just thinking about it. Let me know if you need help. It's a long-term plan, so we're not too concerned about our short-term progress. With a guide from Saka and Balfour, I can safely say that I'm in the business too. So don't worry, we shan't trouble you with details. Even in the preview event, the business negotiations are over. Brooker and I will stay in Fontaine for a while, traveling with the Fungi. We'd like to send you letters periodically to keep you updated on the project and let you know how the Fungi are doing. But that'll require a contact address, or we won't be able to reach you, just like last time. A contact address? Well, somewhere we go I guess the adventurers go? Perfect. Then on behalf of Fungi, I shall write to you regularly. It's a deal then. Our game's still pretty hot right now, so the event will last a while. If you're not too busy, don't forget to come and die. We have plenty of time. Paimon's feeling a lot better now that he and Sokka and the Fungi companions won't be far away anymore. We won't be apart for too long. I'm truly looking forward to the next Beast Tamers tournament now. How are things going to go this time? That's the million more question, ain't it? Kindle Joy, Bongo Head, I see you have a little robot guard. Let's see. Ah, yes. Let's feed them first. Sure, we have a few jelly flavors this time. Fish and chips. I would like fish and chips since you're not picky about what they eat. That's good. Good appetite is important for staying healthy. Since we discover new dishes in Fontaine, we can tell them to get them to develop new jelly flavors. Oh, so hold Bongo ahead and pinch Kindle Joy too. Hold on a second. You both still look more or less the same, but it feels like you've gotten rounder. Means they've been with me. That means we've been taking good care of them. Well, if they keep being well, then maybe they'll be even bigger than us one day. When they travel together, Bunga Head can put us on its head and fly in the sky. Bunga Head gets higher than Kindle Joy can take us. Or we can find a stubber beast and all right on it. Looks like you're all looking forward to the journey, huh? Oh, once the wisdom we're freely, Fungi can move more freely. Where should we go? We should start planning. And this looks like it's a garden myth that Trina brought with her. So plant the Fungi while we're gone. The garden makes things nod as it parts, whirl and make low mechanical noises. Despite not speaking, it gives off a sense of elegance for some reason. Not polite. Paimon will give you a great nickname. How about Miss Gardamaniki? Sorry, Miss Gardamaniki. It's glow. The garden makes visible parts glow faintly with joy. Seems like she likes the name. The Fungi will be happy to have a new friend like you, Miss Gardamaniki. Coffee? It's even more energetic. Coffee can chili actually contain coffee? Who knows? We have one more jelly. Fanta flavor. It looks like they're about to split away. They can have carbonate pills? Yeah, since we Alright, we'll leave them with our very elegant mech here. There. There we go. Ley line, what is overflowing? Okay. I do like how the background changes with our location. Alright, so this will be a good chance to get level up materials. Because, like, my pockets are empty. We have some time to burn. I wish it would say, like, what region they're from, so that way I can, like, figure out which ones are, like, my oldest ones that I need to work on. I mean, these ones do, like Fontaine, Sumeru. But then we have these little ones down here. And it's like, oh. Well, you can if after you click on them, I suppose. But then, no, not all of them. Well, this is Sumeru. And she says you are unable to return. Like, where do I look for those? Huh? I ain't got a clue. Yeah, that one's fine. It's Fontaine. The Chasm. Ooh. Place the measuring beacons. I haven't finished that one. Well, no reason not to. It's like, ah, yes, head to the chasm. Over here. I wonder if this will be right. Teleport. I wonder if this one will teleport me to the right area. I'm like trying to wrap my head around some of the areas. And like, oh my goodness. Actually, that's all of them. We were supposed to meet someone, I do believe, in the Glowing Narrows. After this, let's stop by. This is from basically an eon ago. I was like, what are we doing? Thanks for your help. Please take this a little token for change. Kind. Salt plate clue, which means adventurers for and I'm keep you longer. It's gonna be a while before we go, and if she's speaking nice, we can help us out then too. Have I finished upgrading this? Yes. Yes, I have. Little canary. One of like my favorite stories of canaries in the coal mines is that miners, like, yes, there would be like canaries in coal mines and all that to like detect air, to detect if there was like too much carbon in the air or whatnot, you know, because they have smaller lungs and faster metabolism and all that. But like, apparently, miners would, and this I found like the most adorable thing ever. They would have like little oxygen tanks like attached to the bird cages. So it was like, yeah.
Flash!
Don't get too close!
So it's like, yeah,
Take flight!
the canaries were doing like essentially very dangerous work for birds. But it's like the people at the time, like, they
Strike!
didn't want them hurt. They were like, oh, these poor little precious things. We'll look out for you as much as you're looking out for us.
My apologies!
Fracture!
Flash!
Check this out! Bring it on!
No turning back! Strike!
Whatever.
Quiver!
Never forget.
Flash!
Oh, I finally learned. Goodness. I have.
Don't get too close!
So, okay. Oh. Right here. These are just helping. Where exactly was I supposed to go? Also, you can talk to this mushroom. Ignorance might be a blessing. Knowledge might bring forth calamity. Only that which graced with ambrosia of knowledge can flourish into the strong. Only that which has been tested with the desolation of wandering can brave the wilderness. I don't know if I should feel sad for the mushroom or not. Poor feller was graced with the ability to think. Okay. So I'm not sure, my darlings, if you are aware of this or not, but way back when the chasms first, like, appeared and whatnot, as their
Quiver!
do. How did you bite the bucket?
Fracture!
Strike! Take flight!
You. I don't want to deal with you at all.
Fire it up!
My apologies. Unthinkable. Whirling snow. Yeah.
Bring it on!
Quiver.
Anywho, what I was saying is, apparently, the Fatui, because of course, decided, well, just because somebody said you can't go somewhere doesn't mean you actually can't go there. So they were like, Fatui down here. And one of them was one that we ended up running into.
My apologies.
Confess! Check this out!
Whirling snap. Flash. Take flight.
Yeah! Can't fool me!
Goodness gracious, if I could get more of an angle.
Quiver.
Yeah! Fracture!
It's all frost down
Fire
here.
it up!
My apologies.
At least this time we aren't so close
Bring it
to
on!
like water that we're gonna constantly freeze.
Don't get too close!
Take flight.
Anywho, I'm trying to remember where she was. So we're like here, I guess? Like, I'll recognize the area if I can find it, but first things first, oh yeah, here. Katrina. You're back. Did you find anything? It's alright if you found nothing. Get some rest. Don't worry about me. I'm not anxious. After all, I kind of want to stay here for my retirement. Maybe I'll have to deal with my pension application. Well, you're getting some good rest. If you keep coming here without reading news, who knows? You might just find me resting until I rest in peace. I don't... Oh, goodness. I don't remember. Oh, what are we looking for? Is there anything? Well, there's these cooking, Fontaine, Sumeru, Sumeru, Hellfire. Chasm's Bounty, Nikolai's Diary, Chasm's Ball, for offering space before the memorial. I wanna try to get more with the chasm done at the very least. Economia. Oh yeah, no. I have beef with Economia and I am sitting on that for a while. Okay, Chasm's Ball. I think. Okay, yeah, that's the items under inventory. Maybe this? I mean, it's nearby at the very least. I use the phrase nearby lightly. Only there was like a statue down here.
Check this out!
I mean, I don't have to get into this fight, but also why wouldn't
Glory
I?
to the Shogun!
Seglum! Truth hurts! Here's backup!
Embrace the ice! My apologies! Ha! Flash!
That's very
Careful, mate! Fracture!
Quiver! Whirling snow! Flash!
Fire it up! Bring it on!
My apologies!
Check this out!
Huh? Okay, dude's just trying to be cool. There's Awakening.
Whirling snow! Strike!
Right.
Quiver! Flash! My apologies!
Seglum! Fracture! Fire it up!
Hopefully,
Yeah! Take flight! Quiver!
defeating this is the only thing that we have to do.
Truth hurts! Don't get too close!
Whirling snow! Flash!
Confess! Fracture!
Quiver!
Truth hurts!
That's fun. Okay, so yeah, they said that for 2 years. Paper, piece of paper with a Fatui seal on it. Corporal Nikolai. Made it to the secret chamber. The mechanical monster is still lurking outside like a ferocious predator, just waiting for me to go out. My left leg is badly wounded and it hurts like hell. I bandaged it up haphazardly, but it's swollen. Could be a sign of infection. Grotto has another exit, but I don't know where it leads. The structure of the exit looks tenuous. Without something to support it, it might collapse if exposed to violent force. Been spotted. Someone's coming. It's a swordsman, clad in black. It seems as though even metal bars are no obstacle for it. And from looking upon it, I know this in my heart. I'm sorry, Katria. Yes. Look behind Katria. There's no sign of anyone. What are you supposed to tell Katria? My guess there's not much we can do. Let's head back. Okay, so we can see if I can walk with the guy. Okay, so that is a cave in. Of course it is. Okay, so that's what we were looking for. Not all of the time quests manage to auto continue, like locations. Especially if you have some... Back! I have some fire water to spare. I'm not inviting you. It can also be used to clean your wounds if you're injured. Oh, did you find anything? I found this. letter behind the corporal Nika seems as long as its contents have long ceased to be whole. Fragment of Futu's book with his diary gives off a rather unpleasant smell, but that's at least better than being covered in mud. The bloodied and muddied insignia of a Fatui sergeant. You have no idea how it ended up in the depths of the chasm. News. Our insignia is action logs and note. Please tell me where Koi is still alive. We couldn't find him. He might have escaped through a secret tunnel. I would never desert and abandon me, I'm sure of it. I just know it. Wouldn't run away in the face of a battle. When you find these notes? Cave in southeast. Let me mark it out for you. Can you place many monsters inside it? Thank you. I'm sorry. If Koi sold his life dearly, I'd rather that's what happened. This information. Please information. I'm fine. I'm just got a business in the middle there. Just occurred to me that I haven't properly thanked you to. Tonight, here's some fire water. You don't drink, do you? There's some more and some other materials I collected. They're of no use to me now, so please take them. What's your plan next? Do you need my help? Listen, what's my plan next? Thank you for asking, but I don't need you to assist me in my evil doing anymore. Well, I'll go looking for Kaiola, perhaps. Wrote me a letter before I was redeployed, which I have with me. For me, it's the only evidence left that proves his existence. I'll carry it with me forever. If he's still alive, as a Fatuist loyal to the Teresa, I'll hunt this traitor down and kill him, wherever he goes or hides. If he's no longer in this world, as his older sister, I will embrace... Oh, as his older sister, I will embrace the inevitable fate of every Fatuist, and will be proud of him. When we say, if not us, then who? Well, this is what that means. If you're up to... Do you always have to do it the Fatui way? Yes. Is that so strange? But anyway, ideas, perspectives, what terribly boring adventures, avenues of inquiry. Don't you go thinking there are only ideals underneath my mask? I'm certainly not bulletproof beneath it. I'm too serious, I mean, I get it. Kids who haven't grown old enough to hold their liquor tend to get drowned in all sorts of friends' worries. I mean, we'll see, won't you? Won't we? Let's see what I'll do when I need to face the final inevitable choice. Now what I need to take is a nap. Want to rest too? It's only trauma here. Ed, you're just trying to get rid of us. Well, I don't see how that's my problem. I pity you. Anyway, thank you for your help. Lost in a foreign land. Seeking. But yeah, I hear this during my rest. That man talk. He seems still seeing out of the answer. Must be cool. And boring to drink alone, so we came over for a chat. That's so thank you. You were really enthusiastic. Thank you. She kept sticking with me, telling me all sorts of things. I'm the only one she often confided certain things to. I wish she was around. She's such a fun person. I bet you'd like her if you saw her. Thank you. Appreciate she. I don't mind that she may appear serious. She's a funny little pumpkin. We're like sisters back in the house of the hearth. House of the hearth. I'd say that she was even dearer than a real sister. She liked to tease me, and she also looked after me. Anyway, I have a hunch she's doing fine out there. With this thought in mind, all the injuries I got in this hell of a place seem to feel like nothing. I hope she's doing her job all right. I hope she doesn't think of me. But yeah, basically the Fatui that were in the underground chasm when it got closed off, they were basically just left with their missions, and no one felt like, I don't know, updating them, or no one could. Must be quite thank you. So, you mean the one in Inazuma? So her cover was blown. How did you know? She managed to escape. Really? Haha, that's relief to know. Let's hope she's still doing her job well. But if she betrays the Chorizo for fear of death, I hope she doesn't think of me. Yeah. When it comes, you know, whenever it comes to like the Fatui, I'm always so bittersweet when like interacting with them, when thinking of them, when talking to them. Because it's like, Not all of them are bad. We just, I guess you could say, have had some particularly miserable luck.
My apologies.
And how long will she be there? For as long as she needs to be. There she is. Also, keep in mind it's a lot. Keep in mind, it's like a lot dark in here. I mean, she has her little lantern, but still, it only lights so much. Or like a literal beacon. My heart goes out to her. Excuse me. So fascinating.
Whirling snow. Sakura
That
swirl.
is wrong button. God damn it.
My apologies. Take flight.
Yes.
Fire it up!
I could fight them, but it would be far too easy.
Strike.
Don't get too close!
Anywho, there was another chasm quest. Joined the chasm's maw, underground mine. Lumberjack Valley. Short camps. So hard to tell where you're going to end up. There you go.
Fire it up! Cyclone! Bring it on!
Oh my god, this is like the worst thing that you can
Flash. Whirling snow.
Fracture! Yeah, yeah! Bring it on!
chest that smells of gunpowder. You find as your footprints around it. I thought Quiding would have left a dull in its chest. The gunpowder smell here is identical to that. But there's only some doubt. Gunpowder inside it. How does she hip or what does it say? And then to a rocky end if it has to do with the sealing of the mine. Not chilling to drop the Ministry of Silver Fair. She needs money on many fronts. I can't afford to have my work interrupted. This was 2 years ago when they closed the mine. Oh, your daughter's sick. You have to blow that rock up. Someone tore it out of a notebook. The person must be Queen. Maybe Queen been gut about it. Is he gonna blow something up? That's not up for now. Where's the toy? What on earth is it? Would you like to know where the doll is? Queen Name? What are you doing here? How's the little girl in the kind of my name is Queen Name. I'm Queen's daughter. Queen's daughter? Yeah, my father is a miner working in the chasm. He's a great person. My mother died shortly after giving birth to me, so my father brought me up on his own. It's so dark down in the chasm, but for my sake, father endured the fear and stayed here, exerting himself. So why are you here? I miss my father. He's very busy in the mine and usually comes home only once every month. When he's away, I'm left alone at home. I could be so lonely and scared should anything happen. But you see, everything will be fine if I can go down to the mine. I'm in camp. I'm in the camp. I'll be with my father every day. He can take care of me and protect me. It's dangerous in here. Yep, Azurin has a point. This place is super dangerous. Let's bring you back to the camp. No way, I snuck in here. If my father finds out, he gets so mad that he won't ever allow me to come out and play again. Alright, aren't you looking for the doll? I know where it is. Follow me. Alright, bets on that she's... What are the odds that she's already dead? Cat!
Take care, everyone.
You little brat! She actually stepped on my mouse. Oh, you little gremlin child. Alright, put that on your Genshin bingo card. Have your pet step on your mouse and kill you. Must be an accident. Little booger. In case you're wondering, I let my cats on my desk because normally, what would be the issue? Anywho, what I was saying is, what are your bets that she's already dead, strange little girl? I have no idea what I'm gonna do if someone bullies me when father's away. Oh, I wish father could stay home longer. If he's always there with me, I can stop pretending to be the considerate child. I may allow myself to seek some attention and be a naive and even a bit spoiled daughter. The toy? It's right in front of you. Father must be very anxious after losing the toy. We must find it soon. How are there so many monsters in here?
Strike!
Confess! Fracture!
Storm the front! Embrace the ice!
Don't get too close!
Flash! My apologies! Strike!
Fire it up! Get moving! Fiesta!
Whirling snap!
Truth hurts!
Sakura swirl! Yeah! Yeah! I'm at my limit.
Fire it up! Confess!
Yeah! Ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
My apologies.
Bring it on! Check this out!
Aw, why did you chase them away? They were playing with me. They tried to catch me but failed each time. It was super fun. It's not fun if they catch you. No worries, they won't. Oh right, aren't you looking for the doll? It's right there. Alright, so we are following our local ghost, who's having the time of her life. Playing Can't Catch Me with very dangerous lizard dog things.
Quiver!
That looks somewhat ragged. Anyway, let's frantic reading. Don't read. Was very happy to see that. Where'd you just found some? Something doesn't seem to add up. Let's return to camp first. It's pretty weird. Bring the doll to putting an ass picking up screen on in the meantime. I'm curious. Is it in her pocket? Yes, there it is. This one. Things are making the extra portions from history. A toy that belonged to the billionaire Queen's daughter. It looks pretty. That belonged to his daughter. It looks pretty tattered, and it's kind of hard to imagine that any kid would like it. But the intricate stickwork shows that this was once quite the pricey item. So he probably worked in the items for such a long time, and his daughter with the toy came into the mines. Well. Well, the mines are a very, very dangerous place. And that's for an adult. For a child. Well, I'll have a bit more tact. I'd certainly say it would be doubly so for a child. Poor thing. That greeting and Queen on too. Doesn't seem to say anything. Pudding. If it isn't the famous Azorwing and your flying companion. Flying companion? How pretty. Paimon's, Paimon. I'm sorry, Paimon. Azorwing, are you looking for me? Oh my goodness. Excuse me. You forgot that's the toy, but we only found a chest full of diamond gunpowder. My apologies, something must have affected me while I was stuck in the chasm. Felt like I was in a daze, to be honest. The one I've only just recovered from a bit after being sent back up. And instead, I made a scene down there, crying and shouting. How embarrassing. But now that you mention it, the gunpowder, I remember, I did plan to blow up the wish granter. Wish granter? What's that? Before the mine was sealed, a few miners went down and the mine came back saying they found a wish granter that grants whatever wish you might have. I think such a miracle exists. Paimon's just curious. But by the way, is the wish granter still there? I believe so. It's a very huge rock floating. amongst other giant boulders, but also emits a faint light. It sounds somewhat familiar. A huge crystal that we came across. Yeah, you run into a Shanner as well. You do have to be careful when you get close. Some miners went insane because of it, which led to the King stealing the mine. Couldn't find a stable job for years because of it. Ran into that rock again this time. If the part of mine got sealed because of it once more, I'd lose my job again. And ended up taking on poorly paid gigs at the harbor, so I decided to blow that rock up. But after I went down, the closer I got, the more intense my headache grew. Couldn't even think straight. I even saw I think it was just hallucination. In a way, I heard them saying I'd not been that I'd have been in dire peril if you hadn't shown up. Thank you so much. I think us, we were just doing what we should. Oh, don't forget this. We found the doll. Looks ragged. Paimon doesn't know if it's the one you lost. Why do you have it? Where did you find it? This is the doll that you asked us to look for. Did I ask you to look for this doll? How weird. I bought it at the Furon Comics Guild some time back. It cost me a fortune. Well, it made a good gift for my daughter in a way, but as she grew older, she no longer needed it. I thought it'd be a waste to just throw such an expensive doll away, so I carried it with me as a talisman. But I lost it a few years back when they evacuated the mine in a hurry. How'd you manage to find it? This is strange. I planned to work a few more years in the mine while my health allowed, but the chasm is far more dangerous than I thought. I didn't think I'd ever go down to the mine again. By the way, please tell me that I shan't dare go down to the mine anymore. No problem. Just remember to take Queen Anne with you when you go home. Queen Anne? She lives in Liyue Harbor and is very busy with work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Why would she be here? You're right, she has grown up and I've grown old. I should spend more time with her. That's not what I mean. I only mean the little girl over there. The little girl? Is there anyone there? Oh, come on. Don't you go scaring me. This isn't funny. Alright, you know what? I'll go home right away. Please remember to tell me that I'm not going down in the mine anymore. I think he's in pure denial about his daughter's death. Ah, yes, his daughter. She grew up, you know? She works somewhere that's very busy and he can't talk to her anymore, you know? You two found the Ding, right? Jinwoo told me already. He said it wasn't going to work in the mine anymore. Okay, he needs to go home and rest. And he's saying a wish granter calls on this? It's nonsense. I bet it has to do with the depressing atmosphere in the mine. And it developed some mental issues down there. I dare not imagine what would happen to Queen hadn't you been there. It took very long for all those hallucinated miners to recover. They didn't even know what happened to them. You've been running around in the chasm lately. Do be careful. Since the state Queeding was in when he was sent up, he was shouting in tears about his daughter. Speaking of his daughter, we met Queen Anne. Queen Anne? Oh, that's Queeding's daughter. Did anything happen to her? His daughter, the little girl, looked for the doll with us down there. It's good to know that she came out of the chasm safe and sound. Daughter Queen Anne, little girl. What are you talking about? Queen's daughter made it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs Ministry of Civil Affairs this year. She's all grown up now. Besides, the ministry is looking for experts to investigate the incident in the chasm. She's too busy to come here. But we saw... I don't care what you saw. Just pretend you didn't see anything. Alright, Queeding's back, safe and sound. You should also get some rest. And what followed Queeding home? Was not expecting to fall. Goodness gracious. Actually, it's been a while since I've been over this part of the chasm. Although the upper side of the chasm is a hole in the ground. And you know, calling it the chasm, very fitting. Let's switch it back to this because this is so much more useful than most things.
Huh? Huh? Don't get too close! Fracture!
Well, gosh.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. When hunting birds, go up and punch them. Oh? Someone's actually up here? Hello? Hi? Why do people covet my great glaze lily? I'll garden all day. Why do people covet my glaze lily garden all day long? If any thieves dare approach, I shall have them taste the might of the Grand Clan's martial arts. What lowly folk are you? Do you not see that these flowers are kept by someone? How dare you pick them so casually? Cease this at once. Wait, these flowers are... Indeed, they were found by my keen and discerning eyes and watched over thirstily for the 3 days. Not planted on you. No, indeed, but they're mine now. Verily, I even swear in my heart I shall care for these flowers and create a lovely and great glaze lily garden, far from the structures and standards of the norm. You're gonna make a glaze lily garden with these flowers? But what of it? Do you think I am but a rough person, bereft of any sense of aesthetics? Pshaw! To think that you would judge a book by their covers, so... It's not bad. It's just that you say you want to create a glaze lily garden, though these flowers are actually queensing. Eh? I get it now, I get it. You are trying to shake my will, aren't you? But alas for you, I am Teng Washu, the true disciple of the 320th Kahu clan generation. Do you really think that you could fool me with such shallow trickery? You say that when you're dressed like a treasure hoarder. And wear clothes, but things we wear, and a person should be judged by the quality of their heart. I, Ting Wushon, of the Guhe clan, must do today a great justice in defeating you two flower thieves. Witness now the might of the Guhe clan.
Guess we're doing this.
Strike! Take flight!
Fire it up! Cyclone! Truth hurts!
Sir? Sir? Please refrain from going
My
off the
apology!
exit.
Quiver!
You bring me great concern.
Fracture!
Take flight! Strike!
Check this out!
You went from guess we're doing this to this is too much. Oh, I'm sorry. Stop hitting me, please. The person's martial skills are complete. A wash. To think that I, with my many long years of training, would not be your match all the same. Ah, yes, they say, a fine saddle for a fine horse, a fair sail for a fair boat. No, wait, that's not it. A fine sword for a fair hero. That's how it went. So yes, please take this lazily with you, oh mighty hero. These two, strange. I always say these are Queenson. Ah, yes, Queenson indeed. It is as you say. Are you really from the Gahoo clan? Right. Do you know some guy called Zinku? Zinku. Never heard of his name. What is the great Zen person call himself a Gaha disciple? And how could such a knave be allowed to sully the Gahu name? Right, so he isn't from the Gahu clan. Actually, isn't he the one sullying the Gahu name around here? One moment, please. Do you have any proof that you're from the Gahu clan? Of course I do. Come now, look at this jade pendant I have on me. So this is a hereditary treasure of the Gahu clan. The jade pendant was sold to me by an old friend when he parted, and that was when I decided in my heart that it should become such a hereditary treasure. Since I began wearing the jade pendant, I feel a dull headache every time I practice martial arts. It sounds like this jade pendant has some issues. Nonsense. The first day I wore it, an adeptus came to me in a dream and taught me the secret arts of the Bahuka. The adeptus even said that it was fated that the pendant should come into my possession. The pains that I feel in my head are merely growing pains, signs that my consciousness is expanding. That's what the novels say, after all. These are the signs that my thoughts and will are growing stronger. There can be no problems here. Unless... Ah, yes, I get it. Yeah, I see now. You want this jade pendant, but are too afraid to ask, yes? Thus you seek to use the so-called problem as I see is how very moral of you. I mean, how very polite of you. But nay, this is a Guha clan secret treasure. If you wish to claim it from me, you must surely exchange it for something of equal value, yes? Like a gem the size of a pigeon egg, or something. What would I do about it? I would pride at the 300th generation disciple of the Guha otherwise. This weird pendant thing, this guy believes he's a disciple. It's driving me kind of nuts too. He keeps wearing that pendant. It keeps saying this far above ground, something terrible is going to happen to him for sure. He wants to give him a gem the size of a neighbor, but he doesn't look like he can go right. So let's give him a few birds eggs, shall we? Well, like I said, if you can it's a bird egg. To be fair, the bird eggs are pretty. Oh, we'll trade this for the jade pendant. It's a gemstone the size of a bird eggs, Size of a bird egg? Well, I thought that a gem the size of a pigeon's egg was as large as they could get, but a bird's eggs? A jade pendant for such a large gem, what a deal! At this, naturally, is typo. Got your sincerity, yes, your great sincerity will make you jade. Takes the pendant off and passes it to you. Oh boy, are we gonna get cursed? As for this jade pendant, you take it. Your destiny is intertwined with that of us of the Guha clan. It seems to take care of this reason. It's person to contaminate face. Huh? This thing is filled with geologies. It's right. Or spices saying something about it. Not that Paimon rumor isn't full, but whenever it was, stuff isn't all that good for people. What possibly soon brought it from his how he seems to harm me. And he's made so many other ordained bandits from Jade to boot. Friend, you say? That's right, we call him Old Jew. He works in the Jade industry. Is he still selling those ornaments? Not sure, but you can find him near the chasm. Yeah, that person selling Jadeite. A lot of people who put on a hard way. Better go down there and check. Well, who thought kind of noticed the gem the size of a bird egg? Huh. There's the desert. There's the tree. Oh my. There's Fontaine. You can see Fontaine from here. One amazing tree. And one Fontaine. That is crazy, crazy. Oh, we found another one. Some other secret, indeed.
Don't get too close!
My apologies.
Confess! Truth hurts! Fire it up! Bring it on!
Have I already broken off whatever this is? Probably. Huh? Are these balloons wanting to fight me? Y'all are balloons. Oh my god. These are little zippies at balloons. Y'all are zooming.
Excellent. These spoils will boost morale.
Hello. What do I do? Anything I can help you with? Strange store. Are you here to try your hand at digging for treasure? Just a bit for fun? No, we got something else to talk about. This is Jade Pendant. Ah, this Jade Pendant. Yes, I did indeed sell it here. Let me have a look at it. Wait a moment. This texture is smooth. This translation. Isn't this very one I sold to him? Well, I knew from the start that this one was different from the others. At the time, I had wanted to sell it for a pretty sum, but got Ching loose in the eye and begged and called me until I sold it to him on the cheap. There's only one that is. I sure wish I could put the second one out of my head, that's for sure. Good thing it was just this one. The material is filled with elemental energy. If someone without a vision came in contact with it, they'll experience changes in personality and start talking nonsense in a day without. Tangwu should currently believe himself to be a great hero of the Guha clan, and spends his days behaving all crazy stuff. What? How could this be? Actually, now that you mention it, this gem is fabled Cerberus Jada. That material was said to cause its wearer some discomfort. I heard the older folks say, sure, Jada is very valuable. It's a thing of ominous properties that long-term exposure will bring about calamity. Oh no, I've doomed Tang, haven't I? We were both treasure hoarders once. We decided to part ways after making a pretty sum at the chasm. Don't know where Tang went off to, but as for me, I found the former companions only I was found by our former companions. They threatened me and forced me to buy low-quality jewelry they make here and sell in Leeway. They call it helping with sales, but reality, the materials they use are the equal of Shing Hall or designs Martian jewelry, just making me do the dirty work for them. They lower the price so much that it's practically losing more on sales. Basically, it's of all the more I made in our previous job, but it seems like those fellows have finally woken up to the idea that they might sell the base materials for a better price. They haven't come back to look for me at all recently. Sorry I got off topic. I'm very sorry, Tang, but I buried all my valuables in the dirt, to do a little business, earn a little more. How about this then? I'll let you dig for treasures once you give me whatever you find to Tanguish compensation. Let's go. Huh. Wait, were we supposed to stop when we... Have a look, what'd you get? Oh, you actually got the bag, huh? That's inside. The ornaments are kind of ghastly. Well, they were made by treasure hoarders and provided by just as much of the makers. But if nothing else, they're still made of genuine materials, so you can still cut those gems and sell them for a pretty sum. Just give this a dang, will you? Alright, we're off then. If you have time, come around and dig for more territory, alright? Go back now? Yeah, we should go back and look for Ching. Oh, thank goodness. It teleported us. Oh, the gem is large, but so very light. Why do you hold up against light? You can see a shadow within. Fascinating. How very fascinating. Still looking at that egg, huh? Nice to get it here. Sorry, what? I see. Do right? How about that? Find the truth? You can find them, yes? Well, you see. In the world is all the enemies, and they're all so ugly. And so gently. The J costs lots of more, and you can give supposedly why it's have business. You may have to come down for it. You call yourself a hero. Wasn't that JP? Is something you wanted to buy yourself anyway? You have a point. It's not like he's got anything to do with treasure anymore, and he's opened his store to let people try their hand at digging for treasure. Sure, please do that again. He's pulled that trick word for line. Okay, something. The better the goods, the more explosive barrels that will be around it, and vice versa. For example, tiles that turn out to be empty won't have a single explosive barrel there, while the best stuff is probably surrounded on all four sides by such barrels. Stingy fellow. He's definitely afraid that someone will get their hands on the good stuff, so he set up rules as such that the game ends once you dig up an explosive barrel. But he said he'd just let us keep getting things like that. Because that's how I suppose there's some goodness in his heart. Fair enough. So there, what now? I mean, I'm on martial arts, and I have to look more later to how the chalice. Jack of no trades. I hope the egg has a chicken in it. We fall for a long time.
Ta-ka!
Interested. It's game over. Have a go. Let's give it a go. Bad luck. I was never very good at Mind Sweep. I was hoping there was like a pattern. Okay, so when it says all of the ones around it, it just means... Okay, so it means here, and here, and here. So it has nothing, so up here, here. At least one of those is supposed to... that's probably... Damn. Ooh, losing money. Oh, that one definitely has some beside it.
The fortune slip was right.
I see. What's this? Huh. Oh, I suddenly remember. I don't want to do that one quite yet. I want to finish this one though. Seem to find our helm, the feather, the cup, the sundial, the flower, and the spear. So I found them all to this day, so tell me about the sky feather. But the sky feather can only be obtained from an eagle on a certain mountaintop. That said, in all my years, I've never seen someone who can pluck a feather from an eagle. That one. Okay. That one. We'll be past it. So then. Yes, that one. Alright, so we need to go up. And we need to go up. How are you feeling?
Still have documents to deliver to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Be careful not to mix up the explosives and the iced fruit juice.
Alright, that was awful.
Yeah.
I do hate how the game essentially has you like insta let go. Oh, you faced a small obstacle, better immediately let go. Like, excuse you, I am very carefully managing my stamina. A very limited stamina, by the way. So frustrating. I mean, sprinting. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted.
Hey, how about we go for a nice meal sometime? My treat, of course.
Okay. That was one too far. Okay. Rubber. I was able to stand for a moment, but not to sound too nervous. Tama.
Yeah.
Right, it's like I would jump again, but I'm like mentally measuring, and I'm like, I have just enough. I'd rather overestimate how quickly my stamina will drain rather than underestimate. There we go, there we go. Sealy! Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
The fortune
disappointment
slip was right.
is immeasurable. There's a single feather here. I think I've ever done something like that. Apparently so. Ho, ho, ho. Archaic stone.
Take flight!
Which I was basically led to. Trying to think, because usually the way you get to things, places like this are a wee bit easier than the method that I used, which was just scale the mountain, essentially.
Yeah.
Wish there was a way to climb mountains faster. Or better yet, I wish she didn't run out of stamina so quickly.
Ooh, what's in here?
There is a lot to do around the chasm.
Good.
I
Leave
just
nothing of
never got around to. Also, this place right here where it says enter.
Don't get too close!
I did not mean to. God damn it. I was gonna be all ominous and be like, ah, yes, if you go in here, you might find something very interesting, very special, very magical. To which I 110% hold true to every single thing I just said. Did we like just drop out of the ceiling somewhere? Not a clue. This takes you to a place that you've probably only ever seen from this side. There's normally a gate there. I'd always wanted to, like... Alright, let's go back up. That's insane. Leo, let's go back up here. Alright. We have just one more thing to get. Also, yes, this fan is a lifesaver. I absolutely love it. You collide so much faster. You know, he's like No one's found them all to this day. Tell me about the Cup of Commons. I heard that the Cup of Commons. I've heard that it said that the Cup of Commons will regain its dignity someday, even if it's obtained by bandits and crooks. It becomes a lowly guest at the humble table. What does it even mean? Alright. Where is it? I'm trying to think. Okay. I will say, if you're ever short on materials, stop by the cabin. You won't get all of them, but there's certainly a lot and a wide variety. It's a very rocky area. Was it over this way? Maybe. It's like not only. It's like I'm looking for 3 things. I'm looking for that one area that looked like it was oh my gosh, a point of interest, I guess. There's...
Yeah.
Certainly was. Well, I will call that a first. Oh, come on, think. The ground was also super rocky. Who's over there? Was he looking over here on this side? Maybe. Like, okay, I'm gonna need another looky. It's like the feather. I was like, okay, that's easy peasy to get to. I was like, the cup though. Okay. My brain proceeded one more time. So, oh, there we are. So it's up that way. Okay. I was very close to it. So it's up that way. I hate that kind of like slope that you can just so easily slip down. I was like, oh, you wanted to go up? Well, too bad. You're going down now. Alright, so that is our destination. I want to find that... there, right there. Honestly, this is what I was looking for more than the cup. Oh, the great line. Headed to the archive. Alright. While going back and then scooch and the way around might be easier. I reiterate that this way is faster. Especially, this is our destination. Now something, a noble hut. Boy. Oh, nope, the book is just a book. Also, if you just want to get, like, the materials. I mean, it basically showed this area, right? How does it get back its noble? Oh, the salt is real. I have no idea. Am I having my search too? Why too shallow? Ugh, I was hoping. On the bright side, at least the music's nice. Well, why search nigh in vain for something that I don't know?
Whirling snap!
Keep moving! Yeah!
Quiver! My apology!
Fracture!
Like the only thing I
Check
found,
this
you
out.
know, now that I'm fighting
Flash.
this thing, I realize that this area is just like a very dead.
Whirling
Like,
snap!
there's nothing. There's nothing and no one. Okay. I'm gonna listen closer to what he's saying. No one's found them, so tell me about the cup. I heard that it said the Cup of Commons will regain its dignity someday, even if it's obtained by bandits and crooks. So this is a different area than I thought it was. This is a different area. It becomes a lowly guest at a humble table. What does that even mean? Okay, so I was looking in the wrong area. It has an underhang. I mean, yes, but also... So, not this area. Green flag. That I recall. That's what I'm missing. Trucks. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if it's this place up here. I hate how sensitive they grab the wall.
Quiver!
Fire it up! Confess!
Take flight!
Don't get too close!
What thinks it sees me? Maybe? It's just the angle it's showing us is so freaking weird.
Strike!
think that was the rock, so maybe this area? I say maybe so lightly. Alright. Well, this allows me to do two things. Things in the Flower of Farsight. The 6 last offerings possibly. When it is newly sprouted as well, seeing as how its white petals have never been touched by dew. He knows how many people have once climbed to the high heights, got such fresh flowers. He knows that these flowers eventually bore witness to partings or reunions. Skip it. Well, the 6 lines and but Noah seemed to enjoy collecting these tough feathers to use as ornaments. It's said that the eagle feathers borrowing ornaments. The eagle's feathers fit valiant warriors best. And bees decorate the armor and arms of the bravest, since they might prick the enemy formation with the swiftness of that great bird of prey. The sun's a rare sight down in the chasm. It's easy to lose track of time, but someday the sundial will once again track the passage of years. A slightly less discerning eye might have mistaken it for a miner's hat. It's heavily scarred and pitted, making one wonder how many miners' lives it must have saved. Also made the ancient battlefield 500 years ago, along the edge of the Spear Point Way, but it still looks quite ominous. Nonetheless, one can imagine that it was once wielded by a warrior most brave, earning cheers of the young wherever it swept, even unto the chasm itself.
I really did spend a lot recently. Only 10 more are left. Still, 10 more is better than no more.
Not quite in the right area still. Gosh. One hell of an area that I'm looking for. Alright, before I forget again what I was coming here for, I was looking. I actually need this one. This. Right there, which is in between. Okay, it's somewhere that way, but I'm not quite sure where. So it looks half like a cave. There. So go up, and then from here. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Take this. So we go up. And then up. And then under there. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Finders keepers.
It's definitely a find keep the situation. Okay, for sure, over here.
Hup.
Just in case. this is it. Not what I meant to press.
Fire it up!
Quiver! Ha! Whirling snub!
Truth hurts!
Excellent. Take flight!
Check this out!
My apologies! Strike!
I'm very stubborn. Okay, I've got to get this before we end off. Okay, once more, just to make sure at the very least I'm in the right area. Will regain its dignity someday, even if it's obtained by bandits and crooks. So there's 2 yellow. Or becomes a lowly guest on the table. You would think that there would be enemies, so there's flag 2 yellow. Okay. Yeah, this is the right area, 100% for sure, for sure. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna look it up. Alright. The Millennial Mountains. Genshin Impact. The Millennial. M-A-L-L, right? M-I-L-L. Cup of Calms. Help Yanbu in the undetected infiltration quest. Ah, okay. Nice to know that it wasn't being stupid. I just accidentally skipped a step. Alright, here you need some help. On here, you'll be willing to help out. Treasure order smoke. It's funny because I was just like, I looked at this and I was like, later. Quarters, weapon stash, alchemy camp. Oh yeah, no, I know of these camps. I come here every so often when I need more treasure hunter insignias. Only enough support to secure one encampment, but if you need it, we will insist all the same. Alchemy. Stopped where they're brewing. Let's go.
Fire it up! Cyclone! Fracture!
Whirling snow! Quiver!
Truth hurt!
No potion strength for you.
Flash!
Can't fool me! Fracture!
The hunter becomes the hunter.
Well, they've seen me. A mile away, but still.
Suffocate.
My apologies!
Truth hurts!
The wrong test subject.
Hold on. I need so many treasure hunter insignias. It's nothing to sniff at. I find it absolutely hilarious at how close we get near everyone before anyone will even take the slightest bit of notice.
Fracture! Check this out!
Whirling snow!
Fighting these treasure hoarders are ever so annoying.
Truth hurts!
My apologies!
But otherwise easy. To be fair, finding any enemy in a larger camp. Oh, yeah, this one.
I got you covered! I got a cyclone!
Flower.
Fracture!
Flower, not follower.
Confess! Truth hurts! Don't get too close! Can't fool me! Fracture!
fun
Check
is
this
this?
out.
What to it?
Take flight.
The Flar was way more tough than the Patooey.
Ha! Strike.
It's more durable. Which,
Don't get too close.
yeah.
Yeah,
Check it out.
yeah, bring it on.
Flash.
I will say there's a difference between durable and
Check this out.
Fracture.
like dude has no health.
Just you wait.
Okay, there's some surround.
Whirling snow.
Cyclone.
Stop this person.
Yeah. Confess. Yeah, bring it on.
Quiver.
Cyclone. Fracture.
All right.
Fire it up.
A wild
Strike.
bossy
Yeah.
not. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear him.
Can't fool me.
Supporting fire.
No turning back. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Yeah, yeah, bring it on. Yeah.
Check this out.
Flash.
Fracture.
Don't get too close.
Take flight. Strike.
Not the most threatening. I actually feel like she has
Quiver.
less health than some of the others.
Check this out.
My apologies.
Yeah, confess. Truth hurts.
Strike.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, hello. Flower can still be a real
got
man.
you covered.
Yes, it can.
Storm the front. Embrace the ice.
Can't fool me. Yeah. Bring it on.
Take two to go.
Flash.
Don't get too close.
Take flight. Strike.
Check this out.
Whirling snow.
Confess.
Flash.
Take two to go.
Fire it up.
Take flight.
Fracture.
All right. Let's see. Right, here's your reward. Oh, more. You got your clothes back. And you start fighting. Well, it's not important. When did you get your clothes back? Okay. It's not important. We had to change the friendly scene to sending us flying again in the heat of a battle. Well, thanks for your aid, and as always, in prayer of goodness. Well, other than things being plotted, congratulations on a job well done. That means we get out of jail. Of course, you're assisting the Millith. I mean, you are apprehending smugglers with the aid of the Millith. How could we ever put you in prison? What I mean to say is, as long as you don't take a legal shortcut, God says he bends when come knocking at your door. It's not the kind of people we are. True. Reckon top of people like you who can use the elements really are force you to reckon with, regardless of whether you mean to do good or ill. A mission that would have needed weeks, even months to accomplish was but child's play. If turned to evil, such abilities could produce outsized damage at a very small price. That's why I don't really rue the fact that I don't have vision. I have seen people who've dedicated their lives to seek supreme power, only to become tools and puppets for others to use as they please. Do you think that was worth it? Those without vision-based powers make up the vast majority of humans, and those who can truly understand and protect them are similarly ordinary folk. As an ordinary person, I am proud to be among those who can protect the many. Even if someday vision ceased to be given out, and even the Adepti who defend Liyue Harbor were to pass away, I would not abandon this post of mine. Sorry I spoke too much, didn't I? I'll make it up to you. I didn't take too much of your time, did I? Alright, I've got checks to do and contract to mark out, so I guess we'll cut the chit-chat short here. Once again, I'd like to thank you on behalf of our comrades. May the rest of your journey be smooth sailing. While the Millilist stand guard, evil shall never prevail. Well done. Oh, well done indeed.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
This cup doesn't look like anything. We got the cup here. Over there. Fins being lately. Alright, got quite a bit of them again. That's safe for now. Alright. That was so stupid. I kept looking over in that one, a very specific area that, after the fact, very clearly was not what we was not where we needed to be. Yes. Alright, we never read the cup. So my house is becoming part of it has been filled by turns with fine wine, fair treasure, and blood. Now its previous shame has been washed away, and it's ready to take on new memories. So we have the Flower of Farsight, the Sky Feather, the Sundial of Ages, the Cup of Commons, the Helm of Warding, and the Warrior Spear. The holes open up into the original rock pile. Bruh. We have no left, shall never be moved.
Ooh, what's in here?
The ceremonial war plume, pledging vessel, the Orchidaeus time dial, the Grin's ancient helm, and the Flower of Accolades. A small stone tablet has the following words inscribed on it. During the Battle of the Chasm, I lost the use of my 4 limbs, and thus was forced to dedicate these words for someone else to record and carve here. I survived that fierce battle, but each night where I thought of our fallen comrades was a sleepless one. With my body in this state, oh how I detested the fact that I was not privileged to join them. I attempted to join them, only to have Rexlacus hear of it and reprimand me, waking me from my stupor. Alas, for I can no longer make use of this gift of milled armor and equipment. They shall only accumulate dust if left in my keeping, and so I leave them here for someone fated to come and claim them. Everyone, though we can no longer do so in this life, let us be comrades again in the next, and then share the wine of sworn brotherhood once more, and defend Liyue from its foes. found it. So this is the treasure of the Millelith then. Now I've got no clue what's in there, but I'm sure the soldier who left that treasure behind would be pleased to know that it was found. It's been 500 years since that disaster. When I think about how this place was once the state of such an intense battle, one in which countless forebears of ours sacrificed themselves, I can't help but wonder, did any of those people who went to battle alongside the Lords of Geo think that they would be remembered by people sent across the centuries? Did they ever doubt or falter in their duties? And as for those who never gained division, how did they remain loyal to a god who never showed them favor even until death? They were loyal to their own decisions as well. Yes, you're right. Those with divisions, those without, we're all working towards a future with limitless potential. I mean, that's what they call motivation, am I right? We're the same. We're not here for the good times in the past or for some self-realization in the present, but we do this to support one another and leaving something of ourselves behind in the times we live in. Maybe someday, in the far future, the chasm will also become our memorial. And the pits and valleys, the sweat of generations of miners, they all bear witness to the tough road we have chosen. Just like this memorial, this place will be 100, even 1,000 years from now, a testament to the fact that the sacrifices made here were not in vain. Well, I'm not going to live to see that happen, obviously, but if someone does come here someday to toast to us poor miners long after we're gone, that would be more than enough. I am low-key disappointed that I quote-unquote lost them. Like, I have so many of these. Here's the set. Flower of Accolades, Memorial War Plume, Orchestration's Time Dial, Noble's Pledging Vessel, and General's Ancient Helm. Though they probably won't see us to battle anytime soon. We'll keep them with us for the adventurers that lay ahead. Until next time, darlings. Bye.